This is a 1995 Jeep Grand Cherokee. I'm going to be putting the strong arm support arms on the back of my hatchback. And I have my tools and my equipment ready. And here's the problem that I have. Also, got a lot of trash in the back. See, look, the arms don't support. So, I'm gonna go replace these arms with the new ones, and hopefully I'll be able to get this done very quickly. Those look like the bolts that I've never done this before. These looks like the bolts that I'm going to undo. I don't know if you can see them. And then I gotta pop this thing off and put the new support arm. So let's hope that this thing is not as hard as it looks. I was able to prop up the hatchback with this door stopper. Arm looks like for the hatchback outside the package. Now I have these specially marked. This one I put R for right. This one I put L for the left because somehow these are different sizes. So you want to make sure you have the right one matched up. I put an extension on my 1/4 inch ratchet. And this should make it a lot easier to get this undone. Maybe I learned I should probably put the support arm on the other side. I learned it's actually a 1/4 inch for that star pattern socket. You want to use a 1/4 inch. That was my bad. Fits much better than my 7mm. Came off real quick, and I found out this thing socket just pulls right out. You twist this right out. Right there. Comes right out. This is the old one. Now I'm about to put in the new one. Let's hope that this thing fits right. And this socket receiver should just plug in right there. Now it should just pop in and make sure you got this the right way. I make sure I had the support arm for the right side. I make sure I pay attention. So hopefully I'm doing this right. This will fit in good. First. And I gotta make sure the bracket is lined up right, so I'm gonna put the bolts in. This had to go pop in first. Hey, it lined up perfectly. Now all I had to do is put the bolts in, and it's actually supporting the whole thing. Now it's no longer being supported over there. But my head is under here. This thing gives out, I'm gonna get a headache. So maybe I better hurry up and fix this before it falls on my head. Found it after a few minutes later. It was under all this trash. Now I can line the other one up. Yay! And since I got the back one lined up, this one goes in a lot easier. Can't wait till I do the other side. Seeing how much pain this one was, it's gonna be so much fun doing that one. Yay! Back these bolts out. I'm gonna wire brush it and WD-40 it, and that should make it go more flush. And be careful not to cross thread, which I might have just did that on both sides. Definitely don't want to do what I do. Gonna wire brush it like this. And I'm gonna spray WD-40 on it. And we'll spray some WD-40 in there now. Think about WD-40. Of course make sure you have it fully extended out or it's not gonna work. There you go. WD-40 in that hole. Should make it easier and protect against rust. Now I'm gonna wire brush this before I put it back in. The reason why those bolts weren't going in, this thing had to be lowered just a little bit. Before it was like this, and it was really hard to tighten the bolts. But when I brought it down to the position where I unbolted it, was with this thing supporting it, it actually works. I got that headrest again. There we go. Now they go in, now the bolts go in fine. Brushing and stuff wasn't necessary now. All I had to do was just bring it lower. Work, I got it flush. It took a lot of WD-40 and a little bit of torque with this 1/4-inch socket and extended 1/4-inch socket connector. Now I gotta do the other side. Connects into that little hole thing that goes right there. Because if it doesn't, it's not gonna line up right. And they're different on each side. This one's on this side, on the right side. This one here is on the left side. If you put them in the wrong way, this thing ain't gonna work. So kind of sucks. So you gotta make sure, trial and error if you don't do it right. But at least I got that right this time. Last time, so I'm putting some WD-40 in these areas. Yeah, we'll make sure this thing doesn't give me a hard time. I imagine putting in these stubborn bolts, it's like giving birth in reverse. It's like hard, oh my gosh. It's a little pain in the butt. Because I'm fighting against the gas compressed torque of this strong arm. And it really is a strong arm. Ah, poo. Lost my bolt. Ah. Alright. I really can't do this with my camera in my hand. Can't believe I didn't even try. Yep. And I need to take my advice. You gotta do the back one first, then the front one. Oh well. After much struggle, got those pieces on. And let's see if it closes. Yay. Let's see if it opens. Wonderful. I am done with this. Oh my gosh. I had to clean this out eventually. Look at all that junk. Probably how you should not have the back. But if your hatchback never worked, you wouldn't care about your back. Now when it works, I can put groceries in there again. Hooray! Check it out. Cleaned it out. Found a lot of interesting things in there. Place the job easier next time when I do those thingies. Much better now.